second episode of Undiscovered. I'm your host, Burton Placid, and we have a special guest today, Hendersonville, Tennessee, uh, corner at Tennessee Tech football, Jameson Wharton. Man, appreciate you coming out here and giving me some time to out your day to do this podcast with me, man. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you for having me, bro.
Not for sure. So, just going to talk about your little story about being here and stuff. So, coming from Hendersonville, Tennessee, highly touted recruit, 3-star, played receiver and corner, ran track too. So, I know you had a couple offers coming out of high school and you was highly recruited. So, what made you ultimately choose Vanderbilt University?
So, my recruiting process was a little unique. Even as a junior, I really don't think as a junior I had any offers for football. I had made up my mind I was going to go run track in college, so I was planning on going to Florida State. Never made like a full commitment post or anything, but planning on going to Florida State. Other school I was considering was South Alabama. And so I go into my football season really with, I don't want to say no expectations, but, just with the expectation that this is my last year playing football, so I just want to have as much fun as possible. And during the season, I ended up racking up a couple of offers, and by the end of the season, I was the number one corner in the state. I had offers from SEC schools that I could have chosen, like Ole Miss, Kentucky, Florida. Notre Dame came right at signing day, little schools like that, other schools as well. But I really wanted to go SEC, and I was like, my dream as a kid.
Yeah.
And so Vanderbilt came in, and they recruited me harder than everybody else. They had a full plan for me. The academics, I couldn't have turned that down. Just like I got good years of academics. The networking was great, and it was close to home, 30 minutes away. So that's really what drove me to choosing Vanderbilt. Also, there was a connection with my head coach and the head coach there, Coach Lee, to where I had built a lot of trust with what they had going on. So that's really what drove me choosing Vanderbilt over those other schools. And
So how was your experience there? You spent a year or two there, I think. So how was your experience at Vanderbilt and just going through that SEC life? I know everybody SEC life is different, and that's just everybody dream from high school football to play over there. So how was that experience for you?
Yeah, honestly, your first couple weeks, especially of the season, you're like, yo, this is crazy. It's surreal. I remember the first time I walked out the tunnel to play at our home game. It was surreal. Even my first game was at Hawaii. In Hawaii, went to Hawaii for a week. It was surreal. It felt like a video game. I can't believe I'm looking down at the jersey. I'm like, what? But at the end of the day, really, it was just football. Football feels the same here. It feels the same there. It felt the same in high school. It was fun, though. I got to learn a lot because I got coached by some great coaches, guys that really know what they're talking about. I played with some amazing players, too. Guys that'll be in the NFL, guys that are in the NFL. My guy, Germ, he played for the Ravens, made the playoffs with the Ravens twice. Just certain things like that, you can't really take those for granted. I'm lucky because I got to experience things like that. And I feel like I made the most of my opportunity being in the SEC, going on the SEC network twice, being featured one time. Just certain things like that. Grateful to be a part of the SEC.
So, after your 2 years, you decide to hit the transfer portal. What ultimately made you choose that decision to hit the portal, and what made you choose Tennessee Tech and just further your career in academics here?
So, the transfer portal so crazy. We ended up taking some corners out the transfer portal. I already had I felt like I had grown away from Vanderbilt at the time as well. So when it was time to hit the portal, I ended up taking the leap and doing it. And so I hit the portal, and I had schools talk to me, former coaches that recruited me, former coaches that I've played with talk to me. And I really was thinking about going far away from home. I wanted to go to UNLV. But Coach Black, man, he actually left, went to Delaware State, You know how hard he recruits, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He recruits hard. Real genuine dude. And that's really what got me was
stand-up dude.
I just I don't know, it was a connection there. And he was cousins with my corners coach. So I was I asked my corners coach, I was like, you trust this guy? He was like, yeah. That's really what brought me here. And the people here in general, Coach Wilder, He ended up calling me, like, talk to my mom.
Yeah.
That's really how you get somebody to school. Like,
yeah, talking to your family,
you know
start
what I'm
calling your
saying?
mom. I already know how it goes.
So yeah, they recruited me hard here.
Yeah. So you get here summer. We arrive at the same time. We end up living together. So you ended up getting hurt in the summer, but you fought back through injury. Came back Georgia week, right? Got a couple snaps in there, had some good plays, and then got hurt again. So I know it wasn't the first year here, like it wasn't the best first year here, but like how was that so far, and how has it been here so far?
Honestly, I've learned a lot while coming here. Like, I feel like I've grown a lot as well. So coming in, I was real confident. I knew what I had to offer. And then getting hurt, you know, they put you down a little bit. You got to work through some things. And I think if I had to redo things, I would have sat down a little longer. You know, I just wanted to be out on the field, you know. So
Yeah.
I might have rushed some things. And then coming back, Georgia, I definitely rushed that too.
Yeah.
But I wanted. That's one game where I was like, I gotta play this. I'm coming from the SEC. I gotta play the SEC game on the schedule.
Yeah.
I ended up playing. I got hurt in third quarter.
Yeah.
And that was hard. That was real hard. I ain't gonna lie. And then I had just took over my role though. Like, shoot, helping guys, young guys, the other guys, because we really had a young corner group. So
yeah.
I've seen some things that they haven't. I've experienced things that other people haven't. So I had to you know,
help around.
You know what I'm saying? Pour some wisdom to everybody.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I like that role because, shoot, it helped me just as a person, help me connect with people. So.
Okay. So then, you get the season over. We become OVC champs, a 4-way tie. Winter workouts. We had a little break before winter workouts. How has winter workouts been, and how has your recovery been so far?
Honestly, they've been good. Just been trying to get back, taking everything day by day. I'm kind of beating the clock, beating the deadlines right now. Like, they're telling me, like, when I started running, they didn't expect me to start running as well. Like, I remember my first day running, he was like, yo, I've been working in the rehab room. Like, I'm trying to get back. I ain't played football since September.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back. Other than that, winter workouts has been real good. I feel like we're getting closer as a team.
Most definitely.
And I feel like that's the most important thing. You close as a team, you'll be able to really do anything.
Yeah.
So, and we're working hard, brought some guys in from the portal. So I'm really excited for the season and also this tomorrow spring ball. So I'm really excited for that. You know what I'm saying?
So I know you're still recovering from injury. You don't have like a exact date where you come back in spring, but I know you'll be doing some drills with us and everything. So like, we have an expectation when you come back. Like, what's your goals for the spring right now? I know a lot of people have a chip on their shoulder. They want to prove some stuff. So what are like your goals for the spring right now?
No, I most definitely have a chip on my shoulder. I came in as a starting corner.
Yeah.
Got hurt, you know what I'm saying? So now I got to work my way back up to get to where I was. So it's going to be a little tough doing that since I can't get team reps right now. I can only do like the drills and the individual, but I'm going to do those to the best of my ability. Honestly, everybody that's met me knows my confidence is through the roof. So there's nothing deterring me from pursuing my goals.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a matter of when I'm going to do that, not if. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So I know, spring ball. Yeah, we got the spring ball coming up. Our new schedule's coming out and everything. We got some new players. What's your expectations of the season? So like, I know we got a new schedule. We play at SEC school again, Kentucky later on this season. Like, I don't know if you have your goals right now or you have any expectations. Like, I know my expectations to go like 11-1, win conference again, go back to back OVC. So like, what's your expectations for this upcoming season and everything?
Yeah, same thing. We don't have the best defense in the FCS. We're gonna have a bye in the playoffs. We're obviously gonna win the OVC. That's just how we're coming this year.
Yeah.
I'm excited to play Kentucky. My first ever SEC win was against Kentucky. I'm excited to play them too. We're not backing out from them. We're not backing out from anybody on our schedule. And the OVC, they're gonna have to learn like it goes through us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this the year that we put it on notice. Year 2.
So like, throughout your journey, you said you learned a lot from being at Vandy, being out here at Tennessee Tech. You've grown a lot. So like, what's ultimately like one thing that like it's always like stuck with you through like the ups and downs and like just going through everything and going through life and just football? Just like, what's something that's like you always live by now? Just think about like, because now you already experienced everything so far in this football journey.
Yeah, don't don't rush like timing. Like I'm not on my time. I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Christian. I work on God's timing. And sometimes like things don't go your way, but you know what I'm saying, they don't have to all the time. Like I come in to Vanderbilt. I'm #1 corner in Tennessee. I'm like, yo, I'm finna start as a freshman All-American, da da da. That was not the case. I come in here, I'm like, yo, I'm finna All-American, all OVC, da da da. That wasn't the case. But I have 3 more years of football. You know what I'm saying? I have good education. Both of the schools that I've been at, met a lot of people. So just like I just gotta respect the journey. You don't always know like what the destination is, but like along the way you really gonna learn the journey. You gotta learn to respect that too.
Yes, most definitely. You know, our corner room is actually like we 9 deep. You have any like? I know we got a younger freshman named Tim Jones. Like we got a lot of people in our corner room. So how do you like feel about our room? I honestly think our room could be one of the best in the country. But like, what's your perspective and stuff on our corner room right now?
I think our room could be the best in the country. We just gotta I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we already close. We already all rock with each other. It's just the focus on the field and the focus in the training room. I think we got to bring young guys under our wing. You know, me and you, older guys in the corner room, me and C. Will, 3 oldest. So we got to take those younger guys, put them under our wing. You know what I'm saying? And just really make sure the maturity level's there. Make sure the hard work is there, which it will be. And, you know, we're all going to attack. I mean, we got a whole bunch of dudes that can play football. We got a whole bunch of dudes that have played football.
Yeah, around the whole defense, not even just the corner room. So, I was about to say one more question. Just, I know we got this spring ball tomorrow. Just trying to get right and make sure everybody's right mentally and everything. But do you have any, like, gems or anything you're going to put on for, like, the corner room or anything? Because, you know, you're going to be not doing all the team stuff, but like I know you know some stuff from Vanderbilt that you could probably help down and give up. Do you have anything you're gonna give to the room or anything?
Yeah, I know a little something. I don't want the receivers to hear though.
Oh,
so I'm gonna tell y'all boys in the meeting room. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good, man. I appreciate you coming out and doing this podcast with me.
Most def, Bert.